To start with the session, as I told you, there should be introduction, plot and conclusion of the story. When you are ready with this introduction, how we are going to start with the introduction, plot and the conclusion part of it, there are few more ideas which I want to highlight. What are those things? The introduction of the title should have a catchy title. Begin the story with a catchy title. How the catchy title should be written then? How the title can be catchy? When you make your title more interesting, the readers will read your story. So give a catchy title, an attractive title which is going to attract the audience. Next, tense. Be careful with the tense which you are going to start with the story. If you have begin the story with past tense, do the same. Have the same tense till the story ends. And if you are going to write it with present tense, do have the same thing, follow it with present tense. And one more thing is word limit. These are the three important criteria which you have to follow while you write a story. Third important point is word limit. Word limit is nothing but if I am asking to write a story of 150 words to 200 words, you can make it go for 3 paras. 150 to 200 words. 3 paras. You know how many lines it should come. 150 to 200 words. Follow the word limit. Word limit plays an important role in the story. What are the criteria? You have to be very careful, children. You should give a catchy title to the story. Next to that, the tense which you are going to write plays a vital role. How it plays a vital role? If you start the story with the present tense, you are going to continue the same. And if you have started the story with past tense, do the same. And stick to the word limit. This is very important, children. Stick to the word limit. The word limit gives you a good structure of the story and it will not be boring. Your story will not prolong and it will not be boring. These are the important things you have to be follow. Next, here I have given you a flow chart of how the story should run. Can you see the flow chart, children, how the story should run? Okay, here is the flow chart for you, how the story should go on. Context. How, when you begin the story, how the context should be. You can use a phrase like, once upon a time. It happened so. These are some of the words which I am giving you. Once upon a time. It happened so. Long, long ago. You can begin the story like this. Use phrases. Next, what you are going to do is, you are going to do with the introduction of characters. What you are going to do? You are going to go with the introduction of characters. You can take it in a form of narration or you can include dialogues over there. When you include dialogues, be careful that the direct speech you are going to use should be followed. And when you take it in the narration form, see to that you write it in passive voice. When we come to the next point of writing plot, you know what is called plot? I have told you. Plot, the plot of the story should be good. The plot of the story is going to attract the audience. So the plot of the story should be good. Description of an event or an accident. What is given? Description of an event or an accident. And finally comes the climax of the story. What is the final part of the story, children? The final part of the story is climax of the story. That is called as the end of the story and it should be interesting. How interesting it should be? It should be most interesting. What are the things you have? Context, introduction of characters, plot and climax. The thing which I have given you in yellow text is something important, children. You have to follow all this when you write a story. Now, I am going to give you an incident. With that, we are going to write a story now. Complete the following story in about 150 words to 200 words. Let's start writing a story now. Okay, we will start writing a story. You are going to write the story in 150 words or 200 words. To start with the story, I am going to give you a question. This is the question for you. A little girl was sleeping. Suddenly, she heard a loud noise and got scared. I am reading the title of the story for you. A little girl was sleeping. Suddenly, she heard a loud noise and got scared. She woke up and saw that all the family members were looking curiously at her. See, this is the question for you. A little girl was sleeping. Suddenly, she heard a loud noise and got scared. She woke up and saw that all the family members were looking curiously at her. This is the question with which you are going to develop a story. Are you ready with the question, children? Okay, take down the question in your notebook. A little girl was sleeping. She heard a loud noise and she got scared and got up. She woke up and saw that all the family members were looking curiously at her. Because, what is the reason? Continue writing the story now. I am going to pause for you. You are going to write the story. Will you pause the video and write a story based on this event which is given for you? With the help of the incident which is given for you, will you write a story then? Okay, start writing a story with this incident. Do it in your rough notebook, children. Do it in your rough notebook, not even in your homework notebook. Do it in your rough notebook. Don't touch your composition note. Do it in your rough notebook. Okay, now come to the next thing. Here, this is not the same story. This is a different story. I have given you few incidents. What you are going to do now is, you are going to write one more story. Okay, listen to this incident now. There was a young girl who wished to see the world. She wanted to observe new things. She told her mother about her wish. One more story you are going to write. Begin the story like this. There was a young girl who wished to see the world. She wanted to observe new things. She told her mother about her wish. Her mother promised that they would go to a hill station. What did the little girl say? She wanted to observe new things and she told her mother about her wish. What was the response of her mother? Her mother promised that they would go to a hill station. Next Sunday, they set out on their journey. This is the second story which you are going to write, where I am sharing some incidents with you. Her mother promised that they would go to a hill station. Next Sunday, they set out on their journey. The plot you can start like this. You can give the name of the character. The young girl, whose name was Neha, got too excited. She was watching everything out of the window of her car with great curiosity. See, both the story ends with a curious note, children. Here you can see a word curiosity. First story, a girl who is sleeping. She gets scared of a loud noise and she gets up. The whole family gives her a curious look. And here again, one more girl who wishes to see the whole world tells her mother that she wants to observe everything in nature. You can give the name of the girl as Neha, and her mother promises her to take her to a hill station. When she is traveling, when she is on the way to a hill station, she was watching everything out of the window of her car with great curiosity. Both the stories have the curious note. Now what you are going to do is, you are going to write two stories. Is it clear, children? Two stories, you are going to write it in your rough notebook with different element in it. First story will have a scary element and next story will have exciting element. That is, you can call it like a plot. First story will have a scary plot. The plot is going to revolve around on an element called scary thing, and here this story is going to revolve around on an element called excited thing. When you come to your textbook, you can read the following news item. History becomes fun at this school. If you have time, by the end of this week, you can just write this also in your classwork notebook, children. Read this paragraph, what it is given here, and you have to write it down in your own words. I think so. This paragraph is there in your textbook. I am not asking you to do it immediately. Whenever time permits, you can write this news incident which is given in your textbook. And I have given you an introduction how to write a story. This session, I insisted you to write two stories. One story with a scary element and the other story with the exciting element. This exercise for you is, whenever time permits, read this exercise in your textbook and complete it. Is it clear for you, children? Things are clear for you? Okay. I have told you in previous session to write a story of a fox and a goat. And I got a good response from you all. Those who did not respond me, I am waiting for your responses. I am waiting for your answers. Try to be on time. And we are going to start with your composition notebook work. So get ready with your composition notebook. Write these two stories, and after writing these two stories, post it to my personal number. WhatsApp personal number. Will you do it, children? You have to do it. Thank you, children. Bye-bye. See you in next class.